a jealous man. He's jealous of anybody doing better than him. Cam and Mace is doing better than him. And when I brought that to the light, you don't hear Cam and Mace out here talking about, well, we don't know what's going on. I don't know why they cut our show and why we only could do this many shows. And oh my God. And you see, they don't have this problem. And they with Underdog. You know why they don't have these problems? Because Cam owns his own IP. And when you don't own your IP, like Gil, you see where you end up. Now, let's let this cook.
You know what?
Welcome back to the channel, We the People TV, where the streets talk and we listen. Need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's get this video to like 500 likes. I just want to keep this short and brief. We all know people that got friends like Gilbert Arenas that they hang around on a day-to-day basis. Gilbert Arenas is the type of person that tries to up one on anybody. Y'all could be cool or whatever, but he wants to up one on you. If you have a chain on that's big, he has to go buy a bigger chain than yours. But let's break this down. Shout out to Casino for Life.
I am.
Well, Gil, you need to come back up here, bro, because I think, like I said, it would be beneficial to learn. He said he needed infrastructure. From what I see on what you do, looks like you could help him with the infrastructure.
Wait. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I don't mind. I do 100 million views a month independently, and I don't need no backing. Views a month. Want to toot my own horn, but I don't mind. I do 100 million views a month independently, and I don't need no backing. I ain't got nobody in my pockets. I don't have no partners. And I built my shit out the mud. And I didn't need an NBA career in order to leapfrog off of it.
Shout out to
And that's what I'm confused of.
Shout out to Casino and Anton. They built their own channels. Shout out to Kwame Brown too. I'm just keeping it real. You build it out the mud, you get that back end, and you see how that love come in at the same time. Gil over there being silly. He not financial literacy and he don't know a business mind.
You a motherfucking all-star. And
Now, that sounds like a self-made man. And he didn't have to, he's not famous like Gilbert Arenas. Gil likes to throw that, I'm getting these deals. I came on YouTube. I got all this. I got this. They want to do that because of me. Nobody was thinking about you until you tied yourself to Kwame Brown. So to go down that road, and you said Anton's a liar. Well, I don't know him well enough to call the man a liar. So I would take him at what he's saying. I mean, the one channel I see, he does very well with views. So I wouldn't put it past him if he does 100 million views in a month. That's a great accomplishment.
Shit, from what I'm seeing, Anton doing good numbers on his channel. He doing good numbers on his channel. Salute to that brother. I ain't got no hate. I ain't dissing the man. It's a lot of people that say Anton's, he sold out. He against the black people. Man, as long as he take care of his family and doing what he's supposed to do in his household, salute to that brother, man.
Yeah, and I used you as a reference because you're not a basketball player. You could talk sports, politics, whatever.
And I'll show my numbers. I'll show my numbers.
Why couldn't he do the same shit is what I don't understand.
I do 100 million views minimum a month.
Damn. That's
100
crazy.
million consistently. And I don't need no partners and no subscriptions. I don't need nobody.
So he asked, where's your studio? Where's your this? Where's your production?
It's where I was born and raised. It's in Detroit, where I was born and raised. And I put my own money up. And I put my own money up. And I spent $100,000, and that's facts. And I actually documented it. I spent $100,000 to build my own studio in my own city.
So let me ask you this. What advice would you have given Gil for his, you heard what he said and he didn't know
I didn't hear what he
this.
said. I didn't hear
I'm
what he
talking about
said.
when you went over that first video when he was talking about he wanted the infrastructure.
I think it's cool.
Okay.
I don't have no problem with it. I think that there's different ways to skin a cat.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem whatsoever with the way that he built his stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's cool to partner. It's cool to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can build up a company and you want to sell it, and then you start a new one and you do different things. I think that Gilbert Arenas is incredibly entertaining. As a matter of fact, I gave him props. And I said that I think that he had the #1 basketball show. I still think that he do. My thing is,
I tried to tell him you gave him props.
yeah, I gave him props, 100%. But here's the thing, Kwame. People hear what they want to hear. And so you can say 10 positive things about somebody and then 2 things that you don't agree with, and they're going to get in their feelings about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that he dope. I love it. I watch his shit all the time. I'm cool with Rashad. You know what I'm saying? I think that he real dope. I think that what he got and what he put together, only, you know, he put something together that's really awesome. So I'm not really sure. Gil,
And I agree with Anton with that. I agree with Anton with that because Gil, he has something good going for himself, but he just silly Gilly. He don't take nothing serious. Like I say, he try to up one on everybody. He do things to say, well, I did this or I did that. Like that's what he does. Let me know in the comment section if y'all agree with that.
act like a female, bro.
And that's the realest statement to be said right there. He's acting like a female.
Facts.
And that's really an insult to females because all females don't act like that. Let's just say he has a lot of feminine tendencies that a male shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a male shouldn't have that. It should be directed for its intended target. You know what I'm saying? Like that's supposed to be for, you know, if for a man is supposed to handle business, provide, step up, be all these things, and you just don't see that when you're dealing with somebody like Gilbert Arenas, unfortunately. You know, and that's a growing problem because for most that's out there, they want to see somebody who's going to stand 10 toes down, you know, and for obvious reasons, right? Hit the like button up, good people. Thank you very much. Now, for him to say, hey, what's up? Now he says, and he thinks Gil is got a great show. I disagree, but to each his own. He like
Now, that's what I disagree with Cena with. They got a great show in a certain way. It might not be for your liking, but it's other people that like how they show is. You got certain people that's at work